Today, we're doing a deep dive into the incredible career of a player who didn't just play the game, but changed it, Son Heung-min. This is the story of someone who consistently shattered expectations and rewrote the history books.
So let's trace his journey. We'll go from his early days as a teenager honing his skills in Germany, all the way to becoming a global icon at Tottenham Hotspur. It's the story of a man who completely redefined what it means to be an Asian footballer on the world's biggest stage.
Son's professional journey began with a huge leap of faith. He was just a teenager when he decided to leave his home in Cheongshan, South Korea, and travel thousands of miles to chase his dream in Germany.
Now, this wasn't just a personal choice. It was actually part of a really forward-thinking project by the Korea Football Association, which aimed to develop elite talent overseas. And that one single move, well, it laid the foundation for his entire amazing career.
And his rise in Germany was, meteoric. He joins the youth academy in 2008, and just 2 years later, he's already breaking records at Hamburg. From there, he secures a club record transfer to Bayer Leverkusen. It was clear the league had a new star on its hands.
At Leverkusen, Son really announced himself on the European stage. He became known for his incredible finishing with both feet and his ability to play anywhere across the front line. Scoring a hat trick against his old club, Hamburg, now that was a statement. It showed everyone he was ready for an even bigger challenge.
And that bigger challenge came in 2015. Son made a groundbreaking move to what many consider the world's most competitive league, England's Premier League. This is where he would go from being a star to becoming a true legend.
He joined Tottenham Hotspur for a massive 30 million euros, which shattered the transfer record for an Asian player. The pressure must have been immense. But over the next decade, Son would prove he was worth every single penny, becoming an icon of the club.
If there's one single moment that captures his genius, it has to be that goal against Burnley in 2019. It had everything: absolutely blistering pace, unbelievable control of the ball, and then that ice-cold composure to just slot it home. Just unforgettable. And, of course, an incredible goal like that gets recognized. He won the prestigious FIFA Puskas Award, cementing that goal in football history. And get this, he was the first Korean player ever to receive it. But his individual brilliance just kept building. Take the 2021-22 season. He scored an astonishing 23 league goals. But here's what makes that number truly incredible. Not a single one was from a penalty. Every goal was earned in open play. This phenomenal performance led to a historic moment. He became the first ever Asian player to win the Premier League's Golden Boot as the league's top scorer. It was a barrier-breaking achievement, proving that a player from Asia could not just compete, but truly dominate in England. His decade at Tottenham was just packed with these kinds of milestones. He smashed the 100-goal barrier, was trusted with the captain's armband, and finally, he led his team to that long-awaited European trophy. He really cemented his status as one of the club's all-time greats. Of course, beyond all the club's success, Son has carried the hopes of an entire nation on his shoulders, proudly wearing the captain's armband for the South Korean national team.
He's a veteran of 3 FIFA World Cups, 2014, 2018, and 2022. And his goals on the biggest stage put him in some very elite company, right alongside national legends like Park Ji-sung and An Jung-hwan as the country's joint top scorer in the tournament.
His international career has been this incredible story of emotional highs and lows. We've all seen the tears after heartbreaking early defeats, but that only made the absolute triumph at the 2018 Asian Games that much sweeter.
And that victory was about so much more than a gold medal. It actually secured him an exemption from mandatory military service. It was a pivotal moment that allowed his stellar European career to continue without interruption.
So, when you look at this incredible globe-spanning journey, what does it all add up to? Well, simply put, it's a legacy that's written in the record books. Just look at his list of individual honors. It's unparalleled for an Asian player. The Premier League Golden Boot, the FIFA Puskas Award, a spot on the PFA Team of the Year, and the highest ever Ballon d'Or finish for an Asian player. Time and time again, he has proven he belongs among the world's absolute elite. You can really see his career in 4 acts. He was the rising star in Germany, became a global icon in England, and served as his nation's captain. Now, a new chapter begins in the USA. In 2025, he'll take on a new challenge in Major League Soccer, joining Los Angeles FC. So, it all leads to this question. Will he be remembered as the greatest Asian footballer in history?
With a career that's all about breaking barriers and achieving the impossible, he's certainly made a very strong case. What we know for sure is that he leaves behind a legacy of excellence that's going to inspire generations of footballers for years to come.